Hello, Davison. Superintendent Kevin Brown coming to you with another edition of Brown's Blog. Boy, how things change. Just over a week ago, actually 8 days ago, I was sitting here in the DTV studio thanking everyone in the community for passing our bond and informing you that at that time the Genesee County Health Department was not recommending the closure of schools. Literally hours after that, Governor Whitmer decided to close all schools statewide. While her official closure wasn't slated to begin until March 16th on Monday, I was having a tough time justifying the rationale for requiring students to come to school or parents to send their children to school on Friday the 13th of March, knowing that in 2 more days the entire state was going to be shut down. So I made the decision to cancel school on Friday, March 13th. We opened up our buildings so that students and staff could come in, pick up their personal belongings, any materials or supplies they may need, and for the next couple of days, on Monday and Tuesday, we did allow people to come in and pick things up with an appointment, by making an appointment with their building administrator. Since then, we've seen dramatic changes. Everything is shutting down. Restaurants, stores, theaters. We're being told that we need to social distance ourselves from other people and stay home if at all possible. I know that as of right now we are scheduled at least to return to school on April 6th, but I think we all know that the likelihood of that seems to be diminishing fast. I simply can't imagine that we'll be ready to go. But I also wanted to come to you and let you know what the district is doing during this time of crisis. One of the things, today I'm sitting in the high school DTV studio. There have been skeleton crews working throughout the district. We are sending more and more people home and telling them not to report to work. We are continuing to pay our employees as recommended by the state and federal government. But after today, access to our buildings is going to be really locked down. We're not going to have people working except for custodians and maintenance workers who are going to be deep cleaning and disinfecting all of our buildings. As each building gets cleaned and disinfected, we're going to shut it down and there will be no access allowed. We simply can't take the risk of any contamination after those buildings have been cleaned and sanitized. The one exception to that will be Central Elementary, because at Central Elementary we're running a feeding program. I don't think a lot of people realize that we have a large percentage of people in the Davison community that are in need of assistance, especially during difficult times such as this. So we have been preparing meals in the Central Elementary cafeteria. Our food service employees are coming in daily to prepare those meals. We have bus drivers who are coming in and transporting those meals, along with the help of many volunteers in the community, to various sites throughout the district where those meals are being distributed to students and families in need. On Monday of this week, we delivered over 735 meals. By yesterday, that number was over 1,300. So the district continues to feed more and more people as the need continues to grow. And as I said, yesterday we served over 1,300 meals to our Davison families, and I expect that could grow even more today and into next week. In a couple weeks, we are going to be shutting down for spring break. Our goal is to have all of our buildings cleaned and sanitized prior to that, so that they will basically sit idle over spring break, except of course for Central, because we're going to continue to feed kids and families through our spring break as well. So those are some of the things that are happening in the district. I also wanted to comment a little bit about what the district is doing to try to provide assistance and support for our students academically. We've fielded some criticism on social media because we're not doing enough Why aren't we all online like everybody else? A lot of that is not accurate information. I can tell you that I am in regular contact with the Genesee Intermediate School District and with all other of the 21 school district superintendents in Genesee County. The vast majority of us are doing the same thing. We are scrambling with how to provide ongoing educational resources and curriculum resources to our students. It's not an easy thing to do to just flip a switch and go from traditional classroom instruction to online learning. And not all of our students will benefit from online learning. We would have, if we went totally online, as some are suggesting, we would leave students behind because they don't have the capability to do the online instruction. There are a couple of school districts in the county that are in much more affluent areas that are one-to-one and can have the luxury of providing their students devices and can do completely online learning. We, unfortunately, are not one of those districts. And like most of the other districts in Genesee County, we are looking at a more broad-ranging array of materials and educational resources, both electronic, online resources, and hard copy resources. In fact, we've been working, Assistant Superintendent Matt Loban has been working with our principals and our teachers, and we're very grateful to the Genesee Intermediate School District for providing us a lot of these hard copy resources that beginning on Monday will be distributed at our food distribution sites, so that parents who don't have access to the technology and can't utilize the technological resources that we have shared can get hard copy resources for their students at home. In addition to that, all of our teachers, if they haven't already, by Monday will be reaching out to every student that they have to provide their guidance and recommendations as to what that student can or should be doing in order to stay current and kind of up to speed. And they'll be providing that assistance along with making themselves available at least a couple times a week to answer emails or through a Google Classroom platform to assist students and parents and provide some more direction and guidance in the utilization of those educational resources. So we are trying to do as much as we can to help. This is an unprecedented situation. Never in the history that I'm aware of have we undergone such a crisis. We're truly navigating uncharted waters. We're going to get through this. We'll get through it together. But we need your help and support, patience, and understanding. So with that, stay home if you can. Stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you, Davison.